Hello, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. It's time for the curls and the scoop on a Valentine Day Wednesday. Hope it's a good one. Let's give a hug. Let's give that Valentine hug. It's not cute not knowing. And now we're going to know. And we're going to start off with Usher. His success, halftime, Super Bowl. He's developing a series based on his music. It's going to tell the story of Black love in Atlanta. It's going to be a drama. And it's going to feature music and style and sex and romance and secrets. He's about to embark on a 24-city tour. Just got married to the mother of his youngest children over the weekend. So Usher's got a lot going on. But he's developing a series based on his music. Monique and her husband. You do know that I do retire stories after a while, and they have come back about the son. They're saying he's mentally ill because he said that she wasn't a good parent. Let's raise our hands if we're tired. I've had enough. It's draining. It's draining. I find myself becoming drained. So let's just pray that they work all of that out, but sometimes it could be too much. Dee Williams, and I'm going to tell y'all this story because a lot of you kept saying, Pat, did you see The View? Did you see The View? Did you see The View? Well, let me tell you this funny story. One of my favorite romantic movies is Mahogany. Dee Williams, Diana Ross. He was a politician. She became this fashion superstar, but she started feeling herself and he left. Well, the end of the movie, she wants her man back, and that's all she's saying. I know you want to fix the city, but I need my man back. Are you going to help me get my man back? And it was a great scene where she's in the audience. He doesn't see her. Then he sees her and he walks down and he's like, are you ready to reclaim your man? It was just so romantic. And then they kiss. Well, I was like 13. I used to say I was going to grow up and marry Dee Williams. I was a silly kid. I'm sure I wasn't the only one. I know I wasn't. And we were around the same age. We was all thinking the same thing. So Dee Williams is now 86 years old. Don't want to marry you. He's going to be in Philadelphia promoting their book, What Have We Here? I'm going to tell you the meaning behind that. We think of the great roles that Dee Williams played in. Brian's song, Crying Our Eyes Out, Story of Brian Piccolo, Lady Sings the Blues. Are you going to let my arm fall off? Mahogany, Star Wars, Bingo Long, Traveling All-Stars. In Star Wars, he really achieved a lot of success. And there was a scene, I was a Star Wars nerd, there was a scene where he first met Princess Leia, and the character of Lando Calrissian was charming and dashing and smooth, and he approached her and said, what have we here? Well, Harrison Ford didn't want to hear all that. He was like, get out of here with all of that. So that's where that comes from. A Life Lived is the new book, and I've got scoop. So, last night, I go back, I watched The View. Because y'all said, Patty, watch The View. Sunny Hostin interviewing him, and he says, she called him black. He said, brown. Now, I know there's some people that don't want to be called black. You know, they say people of color. They said, just call me brown. It's a sensitive thing. So that happened, but he started talking about the book and why now at 86 are you talking? He talks about he was a serial cheater because he was so fine. I need to find out when his birthday is. Some signs cheat more than others. Cancer, Taurus. Okay, he talked about the threesomes and the orgies and that his last marriage was an open marriage. Now, he cleans up the whole gender fluid thing. He didn't know what his daughter was talking about when they said gender fluid. So he said, I'm gender fluid. He didn't know what he was saying. He thought because he participated in orgies and threesomes and open marriages, he was just dealing strictly with women. So the whole gender fluid thing, he just went along, but he wanted to clarify that. No, I'm not gender fluid. I didn't know what that was. Billy, don't feel bad. I didn't know either when it came in. I was like, what that mean? Did sparks fly between him and Diana Ross? Did he sleep with Diana Ross? No. Okay. He said that sparks flew, but every time they had to do a kissing scene, they go Berry Gordy. What the kids call it, blocking. And he wouldn't let them kiss. They had to kiss on camera and like do it on one take. Don't keep doing it. But Berry Gordy always got in, and as we all know, him and Diana Ross had a thing, and he did not. Nothing was going to jump off because Barry was there saying, ain't nothing jumping off today. But he did say that sparks flew even years later when they ran into each other at an appearance, that sparks did fly. A Life Lived. What have we here? Billy Dee Williams. The book is out now. Beyonce, the country album, which is coming out in late March. Hold'em, Texas. I just like the song. Raphael Sadiq from Tony, produced and wrote that song. What a boy from Compton be knowing about country music. Rhiannon Giddens played the banjo on 16 Carriages and the viola. So what you're hearing on this album are real instruments, not just studio stuff put together. But I was like, what? Raphael Sadiq doing a great job. Portia is returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Child, she's smiling. She's so glad she's getting that money. The new season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta will not feature Kandi Burruss. Kenya Moore said there's no way that Nene Leakes, and Nene Leakes wants that check. She's not coming back. They won't bring back the Kim. You're going to see a mixture of some veterans, but definitely new blood pumped into the Real Housewives of Atlanta. But Portia was smiling. She want that money. She said, it's time for me to get my money back. Now some people say, I want my man back. Portia's saying, I want my money back. The Peanuts. I believe there are 2 black characters in the Peanuts history, but the first black character was Franklin. And this Friday on Apple TV, he's getting his own special. Welcome home, Franklin. He was Charlie Brown's friend. It's going to be airing on Friday on Apple TV. Jess Hilarious, new member of the Breakfast Club, Power 105 in New York. I interviewed her before the announcement came out about her getting the job, and she was wonderful. She was at a casino in the area, but congratulations, Jess. She's going to be a mommy again. She is 3 months pregnant. Jennifer Lopez is going to get that job. American Idol. There is such tension with Katy Perry. Why y'all let her come back this season? New season starts on Sunday. Why? See, she ain't slick. She said, I'm going to go get this money, $25 million, then I'm going to leave. Well, they really want her gone right now. They want her gone yesterday. But watch, it's going to be Jennifer Lopez taking her place. And This Is Me, her prime movie about her and Ben. It starts streaming on Friday. Today is Bob Marley Day, and the movie One Love is in theaters. Kingsley Ben-Adair is playing Bob Marley. Lashana Lynch is playing Rita Marley. At the age of 36, he died in 1981. Boy, did his music change the world. Revolutionized. He was about love, harmony, and peace. Love, harmony, and peace. He was an amazing ambassador for Jamaica and the world, and his message and the great, great music. I love, love, love Bob Marley. But today is Bob Marley Day, and the movie opens in theaters today. Madea is coming back. Tyler Perry was on the Today Show, and he just signed his deal with Netflix. He's got a new Netflix movie coming out called Madea with Trevante Rhodes and Kelly Rowland. It's a thriller. But when he was asked, "You bringing Madea back?" he laughed and said that the world needs more laughter. So yes, at some point, he'll be bringing her back. Tamron Hall is hitting the road. She's going to be in Philadelphia. She's going to be all across the world. But she has written another book, Watch Where They Hide. The character, Jordan Manning. Tamron used to be my intern 30 years ago. And she's on this adventure, and she's coming to Philadelphia, and I'm sure she is coming to a city near you. I also have some Leslie Odom Jr., where we are here in where I live, Philly. It's Channel 12. Our PBS station is Channel 12. You know, he just did Pearly Victorious on Broadway. They're bringing it to the PBS stations. It's got to be Memorial Day weekend, May 24th. It's part of PBS's Great Performances. Leslie Odom Jr., that Broadway production of Pearly is coming. I'm super excited because I was like, I couldn't get to New York, to be able to see it. And now, me and a whole bunch of people are going to be able to see it. It's not cute not knowing, and now you know. It's curls, it's scoop, it's wisdom. I got to leave you with this. It's Valentine's Day. There's a ban on getting rid of Valentine's Day. I was like, really? Valentine's Day, when you think of love, it's not just romantic love or I don't have a girl, I don't have a man. Loving yourself and not, a lot of times you compare yourself to someone else. Oh, they got flowers and balloons. I ain't getting nothing. Never compare your relationship with this person over here. Some people only are shown love one day a year. Wouldn't you rather have that love 365, like every day, show me love? Not just one, because the calendar said, go buy me chocolates or a card or flowers. You want that love all the time, not just one day. Never compare your lives to someone else. And please never look at somebody's relationship and thinking that it's perfect. No relationship is perfect. And all relationships, it takes work. It's work. It's not easy. It's not easy. And every day ain't a good day. There's so much you can love yourself. Because when you learn to love yourself, you don't put up with stuff. Your children, your pets. If you are lucky enough to have your parents, love them. Because one day it'll just be memories that you will have. Had my mother lived, she would have been 100 on Friday. She had me when she was 40. If you could still love your parents, that kind of love. For Valentine's Day, it's more than just a day. It's the love that you carry all the time. Friends, families, pets, yourself. And I promise I'm not going to cry. I know I'm menopausal and certain things just be making the tears. And I'm just like, not today, not today. I am going to get some bamboo sheets. Y'all keep also telling me that the bamboo sheets work for the hot flashes. So this weekend, I'm going to seek out and buy me some bamboo sheets. But anywho, loving yourself. Loving yourself. Now, if you got a boo, it's good. It's good. I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. But when you learn to love yourself and never ever compare your life to somebody else's, because we each have very unique journeys that we go through. Look at me. I thought growing up I would marry Billy Dee Williams. Then I realized he was 26 years older than me. Have a good one, and thanks so much for joining me. Leave your comments. I do read them. When you say, go look at this, go do this, buy the bamboo sheets, I read. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss anything. and give us a thumbs up if you like the video. I'm Patty Jackson. I am your auntie of pop culture.